Why am I in purgatory? Because Satan put me here. I told him that I was watching a lot of TikTok. And you know what? I decided that I was a strong, independent succubus and I didn't need no man. I could do it all myself. And he told me, if you can really do it all yourself, then you'll be a perfect trad wifey in purgatory. And I was like, what? And then I was here. And then I found out I was stuck with this old lady spirit. Her name is Cheryl. She's very annoying and I hate her. She smokes cigarettes. She wears ugly shoes. She smells. Her fingers are yellow. Ugh. And she yells Bible quotes at me. Do you understand how offensive that is? It is so offensive. Anyway, I'm stuck here. I decided that I had to get the old lady doing something besides being annoying. And so we started playing cards. We do tarot cards and we work really hard at it. Really hard. And you know, I need to get out of purgatory. And to get out of purgatory, Satan told me that I have to learn to cook, clean, look pretty, and be pleasant.
Say it hurts to live this way. I don't mind the pain, and I like to feel the shame of it.
Leave things the way they are supposed to be. Always. Hate you. Okay, that should fix it. How is everyone tonight? Are you doing good? Are you having a wonderful night? Yeah, she changes my settings all the time. How are things looking? I feel like they should be clearer, but they're not. Whatever. We're gonna be doing the news tonight. And on the news, we are going to be using the Damon Tarot. And that that's gonna tell me what's going on in the underworld. And it's gonna be so much fun. So much fun. Do you want to know who's in the news tonight before we get started? Don't ever listen to a word Gary G says. And also, chat's moving so fast, nobody knows if he's gay. Wait, nobody... Everyone will find out. Anyway, don't believe a word Gary G says. It's gonna be a fun night. You can go ahead and think about it as a general read or your news, wherever your mind leads you. I'm just gonna stick to the facts. Try not to put my opinion in at all. Whatever Cheryl sees down there, I have nothing to do with. I am just a spectator. I'm not in the news setting yet. I haven't started it. We're waiting to start the news. I just like to say hello first, you know? Talk to the crowd a little bit. Get you pumped for news night. Should I instantly start the news? Would you guys prefer that? I feel like the notifications take a moment to get out, so that's why I have so much time going. Demon. I'm a demon. The news is so hot, no jacket required. Someone out there is making my nose itch. You know, me and Barbara Walters should have tea sometime. Wouldn't that be nice? She could interview me all about my triumphant. That's really the word, triumphant. I want to tell my triumphant story of getting away from Satan and creating my own life. You know, where I have to buy food and do everything that surrounds the food. You know, and how I overcame that. and I've been doing really good here. Really, really good. I think Barbara Walters would think I am an amazing, wonderful, brilliant success story. Thank you, Gummy. All right. It's true. I did leave Satan's favorite opening to becoming one of the top tarot card comedy show live streamers. I am going to pin that because that is actually very nice. And even though you shouldn't listen to a word that Gary G says, you should actually listen to that. That was a good one. Such a triumphant story. All right, let's see who else's triumphant story is happening tonight. Are you ready? Amen. And Alistair. Ooh. Let's get to the news.
It's time for hellishly hot news with Emma Leviathan. Definitely not Lilith.
Good evening. Let me adjust my camera a little. I thought I had that all fixed. You know, I thought everything was good, but never is. I try to start the news in a timely manner. I have everything set up. But no. Just never works out for me. Anyway.
It's time for hellishly hot news with Emma Leviathan. Definitely not Lilith.
Good evening, and in tonight's news headlines, by the way, thank you, what was your name? I don't know, that strange man that's always talking. Thank you. Thank you. He needs a name. Write down a name for the weird voice. I'm gonna start a poll, actually. Oh, let's Not what I wanted. Hold on, I'm gonna put it up here as a question. Frank? Never mind, it doesn't have the option anymore. Okay, whatever. Anyway. Walter Cronkite, Frank, Casey. Keep guessing, keep guessing, keep guessing. All right. Alistair and Amon. To be frank, I actually do like Frank. That's a good one.
It's time for hellishly hot news with Emma Leviathan. Definitely not Lilith.
Thank you, Frank. In the news tonight, we have Alistair and Amon. We are going to be using the Damon Tarot to tell us what is going on in the headlines. All right. Alistair. Alistair is a Damon Alistair. Alistair is a daemon whose name was, at first, a title for being who took revenge for evil deeds. In ancient Greece, I don't know, there's some weird writing I can't read on there. The Avenger was used poetically in the great tragedies to describe wronged lovers, orphaned children, and distraught parents. Eventually, the concept of an Alistair began to take on supernatural element tales. Eventually, the concept of Alistair began to take on the supernatural elements. Tales began to spin of people who had killed themselves so that in death they might become an Alistair, an avenging spirit. Demonologists, including Colin Duplantis, cite Zoroasters as the first to give Alistair a body of his own, separated from the concept of the avenging spirit. And from that first mention of Alistair, the executioner, come the seeds of the daemon we see here. Alistair is called the executioner, in fact, the head executioner of hell, and the nemesis. He is fearsome but not unfair, perhaps the sense of justice from his earlier incarcerations carried through, and he is swift to deliver the punishment passed down by the courts in hell. Inspiration. Alistair is, on the one hand, one of the most terrifying daemons in this book. His earliest incarnations all center in brutal, bloody vengeance. And, unlike some other daemons who evolved from more violent origins, his career in hell remains one of justice and execution. But it is worth noting that in many Greek tragedies, Alistair's appearance was that of an avenging angel. Not a murderer, but an executioner. Boy, he really likes titles, huh? Aren't you just nitpicking at that point? You know, a murderer, an executioner, like... The executioner just, you know, kind of... It's like how he was done for. Anyway, divination. Beware of vengeful actions. Take care not to let justice bleed into cruelty for the sake of anger. I mean, what's the line, though? You know, where do you stop? I mean, some say that emotional wounds can be just as bad as those physical, you know, the name calling. I mean, sure, the physical wounds can result in immediate, you know, will YouTube let me say it? I don't know. Immediate demise. But, you know, the emotional damage just stays forever. And your whole world is switched up. You know, those little jobs here and those little jobs there. They just keep adding up. You know, murderer, executioner. Ooh. Amon. What are you doing with Amon, Alistair? Almost looks like Alistair's chasing Amon. Right there. Annotation. Amon may sound familiar to anyone who has studied the deities of the ancient Egyptians. Because I know that that's all you guys do in your free time, right? Although the name is more often spelled Amon or Amon-Ra. In 2000 BCE, Thebos, Amon became the logical patron god, a small step up from his very earliest incarceration as the embodiment of the element of air. Amon a marquise of hell who ruled over 40 legions of daemons according to the wire pseudo-monarchy daemon. Do you think I could get them to support my army to defeat Satan? That's 40 legions. You know. Got my eye on you, Amen. He seems to have precisely nothing in common with the Egyptian deity. Well, you didn't really have to go into all that then, did you? Why even bring it up? He is described as more beast than man, a creature that is part wolf, part serpent, and with the head of a raven or an owl. None of those animals were associated with Amun-Ra, and while Amun was a god of the winds, Amun the demon breathes fire. Amun-Ra was nearly all-powerful, while the demon Amun's main gift seemed to be the ability to reconcile friends who have fought and separated. And yet, early demonologists all assert that Amun and the demon and Amun-Ra, the deity, are the same being. Inspiration. If Amun-Ra and Amun are indeed the same being, perhaps that is the reason why Amun's gift is the ability to mend fractured relationships. After all, the excuse for a severed friendship is often, we're different people now. It is possible Amun knows better than most that it is possible to change so much as to be virtually unrecognizable and yet still be the same person underneath. Divination. Focus on repairing relationships that have drifted apart through differences, finding common ground. And oh, that's not it. And Alistair was beware of vengeful actions. Take care not to let justice bleed into cruelty for the sake of anger. So, it seems that these two were probably friends at some point. All right. Thank you. All right. Alistair and Amun. Alistair's angry. Possibly that Amun has changed, but Amun sees that Alistair has also changed. And they have drifted so apart that they are completely different than how they used to be. One filled with anger, one filled with understanding. go. You can find all my links and the ability to get a personal reading at paywithyoursoul.com. Go check it out. Ooh. Thank you, Cheryl. By the way, have you met my co-host, Cheryl? How are you doing, Cheryl? Are you having a good night? Flipping through the headlines? Cheryl's this old lady spirit. She's old, she's disgusting, she smokes cigarettes. And I hate her. Anyway, what are you trying to tell us about Eamon and Alistair, Cheryl? The magician. Ready to make things happen. Using all the elements. There's infighting. Knight of Wands. It's about ideas, actions. Ideas turn to actions, creativity. Getting there at his own pace. He's definitely leaving something behind. Trav, go take care of your baby. Can't have you bringing the baby to work. It is a news station. What do you think, we offer free childcare? It's so expensive. Why is everything so expensive? Ridiculous. Anyway, get out of here. Stupid Gerald. Anyway, back to Eamon. Did you see? Oh. You're in reverse now, huh? You can all succeed. You can rise. And you can leave the past behind. Eamon. Is gonna make things happen. He's a smart one. I mean, you don't just get 40 legions for nothing. Alistair's probably over here all raged out. Let the rage control him, you know? What's this about? Get that there's a break in the friendship. What is this about, Cheryl? Debt? Oh boy. Accomplice, partner in crime. He's right there. That's on Alistair's side. Outer space, debt, natural disaster, and life insurance. Oh! Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, outer space, like out of this space. I think there may have been a natural disaster. Fighting over life insurance? No, getting together. Did they have a life insurance scheme going on? What is this about? What is this about? Life insurance. Okay, I don't want to accuse Eamon of being anything. You know, this is all allegedly at this point. Tonight I look amazing. It's amazing when I get some sleep. The meat suit's been breaking down these past few months. So many issues. So every dollar you send helps me keep my meat suit intact. Mostly by buying me food. I have to feed the meat suit. It's horrible. What's the deal? Natural disaster. Almost feels like a life insurance scheme. People are scheming with some sort of insurance. Or, yeah, outer space. Alistair's mad at Eamon. Did you not pay your debt, Eamon? You still owe Alistair? And I think Eamon's trying to psychologically manipulate Alistair. I'm not the same person I used to be. Thank you, Cheryl. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, Eamon has really blossomed. Alistair wants his credit, though. Alistair feels like he's not getting what is owed to him. You have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Normally she's like, look upon my works. But it's in reverse. And in this case, in this case, neither of them feel satisfied. Both of them feel like they kind of got screwed in this deal. Eamon's getting out there, though. He's being more social with this Hermit in reverse. Maybe Eamon's going to space. He does have this, like, hermit with the big moon behind him. I need to know more about this angry Alistair. What was he like? Two of Cups in reverse. Broken partnership, a broken deal. Like, look at the dark side here is on the same side, and the colors are so similar. Two teapots, two people. What am I missing, Cheryl? What do you need me to know about Alistair? Broken communication, imbalance. Two teacups intertwined with a heart-shaped steam cloud rising between them, symbolizing the unit of souls in perfect harmony. The Two of Cups represents deep connections between individuals. In reverse, the connections falter, leading to misunderstandings, imbalance, or disharmony. This card warns of potential conflicts in relationships, urging you to address issues before you widen the gap. Thank you, Cheryl. So, I think they made this deal long ago. And, like, time has moved on. Amen. See the sponsors? Cheryl, get focus. Okay. Anyway, you know, if you like sell beverages like this could be your beverage plug. Wouldn't that be nice? Anyway, you guys should write a letter to the brands and say, "Dear amazing drink brands, Emma Leviathan is amazing." Okay? And then you just sign your name right there. Okay. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah. Alistair, he's just been angry and bitter this whole time. So, like, Eamon moved on with his life. He starts doing all this stuff. He's getting out there, and he's working on stuff, but it's just not really working. There's some sort of natural disaster, and now he might go to space. Whereas Alistair's just, like, still angry. He cannot let go of that rage. What is this rage about? Okay. So I keep seeing the Justice card, and I cannot find it. There it is. Flip it over. Okay. So why must you do this to my camera? I just saw the Justice card again. Okay, Alistair, you feel ripped off. You feel like your partner wasn't a good partner. Years have gone by. You are devoured. You are stuck in anger, and the need for revenge. Justice, again, came out right there. Alistair wants justice. Feels like Eamon's fate is about to turn. The wheel's changing. I don't know why, I just saw the lovers right there. Is something about to become passionate again? Another partnership, but both of these lovers have a knife behind their back, kissing and waiting to strike. Uh-oh. We know Eamon's very manipulative. I wouldn't be surprised if it was him. Cheryl. I'm hungry. Backstabber, backstabber. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Now, Eamon thinks things through in an obsessive manner here. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Everything he needs and then some. But nope, he doesn't have that. It's in reverse. But Eamon keeps trying. Nothing seems to go right, but he keeps going for it. The Chariot. See what I mean? Ooh. I think Eamon's about to call Alistair. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I smell trouble. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alistair. He's all about anger and revenge. Not the same. What are you calling Alistair about, Eamon? Alistair got mountains. He's stepping up on a rock on this one. Amen. Desert tunnel. Burial. Uh-oh. Do they have to bury something? And they're arguing over what to bury and where? Alistair wants it in the mountains. Look at him stepping. On that rock. And then Eamon has the desert tunnels. Huh. Thank you. Eamon calls Alistair about some sort of burial. That's too many, Cheryl. I need to... You threw that one on the ground. Let's do it again, Cheryl. Be good this time. Stupid old hag. Who's a wonderful co-host, by the way. Thank you, Cheryl, for joining me for the news. Where we are talking about Alistair and Eamon. Alistair and Eamon were in cahoots with something. There may have been a natural disaster out of space. There's definitely a lot of debt. And then there's something to do with life insurance. I think there's a life insurance policy. Are they going to bury someone together? Alistair says bury it in the in the mountains. Aemon wants to bury it in the tunnels. Alistair's filled with rage and wants justice against this partnership where he felt wronged. And Aemon knows that people change after a while, and Aemon can see all the anger Alistair has, and Aemon says, I am not that person anymore. But I'm also not that great, so I don't know. Both ready to stab each other in the back. Pyramid scheme, selling vacuums is what you think? The Empress in reverse. Okay, we get it. Aemon's not great. Not fabulous. Nothing special. The Empress is about fertility, nurturing. Femininity. Femininity. Man. Focus, Cheryl. Why would you put the camera over there? I'm not even over there. Okay, that makes more sense, Cheryl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, everything grows again. The Empress on that natural disaster. Everything grows. God, Aemon, you're so like understanding and like civilized. Obsessive though. I like how Alistair's like an angry caveman. And Aemon, even though he's like got hooves and a snake tail, he's got those big cute eyes. You know? Who are they burying? What are they burying? Surrender. Divine intervention. Oh. We've got that Wheel of Fortune. So she's just repeating. Serendipity, catalyst, supernatural, karma. The house is on fire. And there was a natural disaster. This must have been something with the home insurance. You think Eamon is the backstabber? Eamon's touching this burial in the desert tunnel. I feel like Eamon would destroy Alistair, though. It just gives me this, if I wanted to, I would. They're not meeting in the middle here. I just feel like Alistair feels vulnerable. Triggered. And Eamon's so manipulative. And Alistair knows it, but Alistair's kind of an idiot. And he can't figure out how Eamon is doing this. It's so convincing. By some divine intervention, Eamon has to surrender. Letting go, release, give up, and patience. That's been a common theme with Eamon, right? The patience, the willingness to understand that someone's not going to be the same person forever. I am getting so tired. So tired. Oh my goodness. Alistair's bound for a tunnel. Okay. Are they ever gonna come to a conclusion? Loyalty. True friendship and loyalty are among the most important values. Be loyal to your friends. Alistair's mad because he feels like by Eamon understanding that people change and things are different, that he is breaking this union. Alistair feels like he is loyal and fair and justified. But he's been living in the mountains for a very long time, so I don't know. Cheryl, that's too many. There we go. Cheryl. Let's keep it short. I'm getting exhausted. Promotions, abundance really wants to come out. It flipped earlier and then it was on the bottom of the deck. Fruits of labor. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gain is here. I think Eamon's gonna offer Alistair another apple. Should Alistair take this temptation? Probably not. He's already been screwed. But Alistair doesn't understand sunk cost fallacies. And he's loyal, and he wants to hold on and hold on. But you know what? Eamon's going to screw him again. I mean, the apple. The apple. The apple. Okay. Shouldn't you beware when strangers offer you an apple? It's all gonna work out. It'll be fine. Just do this one more thing for me. One more thing. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. I've had enough news for the evening. All these betraying, backstabbing idiots. Let's have the words of advice, Cheryl. Surrender again. It's time for this, whatever this is, to be over And I think it's going to happen with the phone call. And actually, these two are kind of hiding the badness of this card and making them shake on something. Partner in crime. Surrender. You're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and it's exhausting to try to hold on to it. Let it go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. I think Alistair is just going to have to get over it and even accept the apple that is being given to him. Thank you for the jewels. Thank you, thank you. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, I hope you enjoyed the news. It was a lot of fun. Go ahead and watch this video, and I will be right back with one tarot reading available. It's $20. Only one can get it. First one, first served. Get it now, and I'll do a reading for you.
I'll say it hurts to live this way. I don't mind the pain, and I like to feel the shame of it.
game was supposed to keep going. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Hello. Did you guys like the news? Was it extra good? One rating available, $20. $20. Did you send money? Nope. I am starving after that. I know, so many betrayals. I worked up an appetite. I'm so hungry. You're watching me? I got a feeling somebody's watching me. I'm back with the snack. This is an oatmeal crumble. This one's strawberry. I like it. See, brands, if you were to give me money, you know, you could have your snack right here. I need the beverage companies and the snack companies. Gerardo can make his own dinner. He has caused me enough angst, hasn't he? By the way, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Helps me out a lot. That was delicious. I feel like I need more. More. Am I okay? Yes, I am. How odd to run across this channel now, as opposed to later. Do I just do ASMR? This is as close as it gets. I laugh too much. I've tried it. I'm not very good at it at all. I'm doing all right. Kind of tired again. Yeah, I just feel, what do you call it? I still feel a little run down, to be honest. But, you know, you have to do the news. Like, the news doesn't stop for my broken meat suit. It's true. Definitely double tap that screen if you could, guys. 50 likes, I do a fit check.
Every 50 likes, we get a fit check.
I am drained, yes. Very drained. You want to tell me a joke? Okay. You're going for now? I'm thinking about it. I'd like to hit enough likes and do a fit check. But yes, I'm definitely thinking about just skedaddling and getting some much needed sleep and starting my weekend early. I mean, I did the news and it was pretty good. I enjoyed myself. By the way, I've got so much cool merchandise at paywithyoursoul.com. So much cool merchandise like mugs and hoodies and sweatpants and more. Do you want to see? Unbreakable. I don't know about yours, but mine just got through a lot. Anyway, I wanted to show you that there are so many cool things at my store at paywithyoursoul.com. Not only can you find my links and book private tarot reading sessions, but you can also get merchandise. You know, like this obviously not condemning t-shirt of giraffe, because everybody knows that nothing says I'm innocent like a mugshot. Look at that. Look at that. That's giraffe. You know, we still need to prove that he's not a communist. And every little dollar helps the legal fund for our good old giraffe, who's now knocked up a party lamb and has a baby there, which probably isn't his, but whatever. That's a much longer story. Anyway, that would go great with these pants here, these basketball shorts. Okay, how cool would you look with a giraffe mugshot? See this? See this? Look, giraffe mugshot. And some gym shorts. You are gonna look so fabulous. So fabulous. You know, just that cool Chad looking guy. Is that what they call it? Amazing. These are airy and breezy. They've got this little I don't know, thing here. Tie. Oh, and look at the pockets. Isn't that a cool feature right there? My seal. Right? It's the lining of the pockets. You know, something special for you. Those are really cool. You can find those right now at paywithyoursoul.com. also have this coffee mug here. It's got Cheryl on it. And it says, it's all Cheryl's fault. You can get this mug at paywithyoursoul.com. And look at these hoodies. Look at these. This one's a zip-up hoodie. Wonderful, with my seagull on it. And this one, has it in extra large seagull. You will look so good in this hoodie, and it is high quality and soft. Very nice stuff. Very, very good stuff. I like the ties too. They're that flat shoelace kind of thing. I like that. $1 million smile hasn't made me $1 million yet. What are you talking about? This is so soft. So, so soft. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And you will too. Go to paywithyoursoul.com right now and get your amazing products. Absolutely amazing. I mean, everyone needs an everything is Cheryl's fault mug. It's all Cheryl's fault. That's the truth. Okay, and I also have it in a water bottle form kind of thing. So go check it out. There's a few samples in the tags. And I want to take this moment to tell you about my army to defeat Satan. Yes. If you join my YouTube membership, you become a part of my army to defeat Satan and or the local 999. Now, with that membership, you get a cool badge by your name, and your name is highlighted, which means I'm more likely to see it while scrolling through my chat. Yes, when the chat's going very fast. Also, you get special emojis, you know, so when I go...
Blah, blah, blah. You're a thief. A reading thief.
That way when I do one of those... You can throw up the symbols with everyone. I like it. It makes me feel special. Like everyone's cheering on the show. You know, it's just that extra fun little thing for being interactive. And you also get behind the scenes content. You would love a water bottle? Go get it. Go get it. Behind the scenes content, sometimes members only hangouts, all sorts of stuff. Yes, yes, go to paywithyoursoul.com. I am tired though. So I think I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'm still debating a members only, so just keep an eye out. Make sure you're subscribed to me and you have the notification bell on. And I will see you later.